This quote is probably one of the most important quotes for you, for me, for anyone seeking to lead a life tapping into their full potential. The quote is, if nothing changes, nothing changes. There's a lot of talk about people who want to get healthier, who want better, more fulfilling relationships, who want a better financial situation, who want freedom, who want. Yet nothing changes. They keep doing what they've always done. There is absolutely zero new activities, new thoughts, new words, new actions, new learning, new commitments. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's what it takes to step out of the all talk and step into the taking action and doing something to change your circumstances. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So what are you wanting? Gain clarity on what you actually want in your life for your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. What do you want? Where are you? And where do you see yourself being capable of being? And just give yourself a quick rating on a scale of 0 to 5. Your general health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you were to rate it on a scale of 0 to 5, what would be your current rating? And I'll tell you this, you have the potential, you have the capability. Is now just making a commitment to begin fulfilling the quote, if nothing changes, nothing changes. I don't want it to stay the same. I want change to occur. I'm going to take different actions. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So I'm here and I want to be there. If I keep doing what I've been doing, I'm going to stay here or worse. Because it doesn't just stay plateaued. If you're not making positive changes, you're either growing or dying. So make that commitment to say, here's where I am in my health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Here's where I want to be. What would be something that I could change? And do it. It's not that hard. I'm recording this on my morning walk. For those who have followed me for a while, you know I've been doing this for damn near a decade. It's no accident. I mean, people ask me, and they think I'm in the gym all the time. I'm not in the gym at all. Like, I just started going back because I took action when I did some personal reflection on that quote, if nothing changes, nothing changes. I've discerned down, like, okay, what's the one thing that I could change that would allow me to transition from where I am, which is pretty good in health, relationships, and finances, to fucking amazing. I don't like mediocrity. I don't like good enough. I don't like, well, I like good enough in certain business activities, right? Don't be that perfectionist to wait till it's an A+. Be at the okay level where it's good enough at a B-, right? Get it out there and get it going. And that's what we have at ifnothingchanges.com. Redirects to a new thing that I have implemented because I'm done playing small. I'm done being a mediocre version of me, which the curse for me in my life has been a gift. And the gift is I can show up at mediocre status of what I'm capable of and still crush my competition. That happened in wrestling, that happened in bicycle riding, that happened in the Marine Corps, that happened in businesses, that happened in sales opportunities. I can show up and just be me, mediocre, and it happened in school without even studying and get A's. Right? That's just me. So it's easy for me to shine being mediocre. And I'm not saying that to brag. That's a freaking curse because it's like I was the honor man out of boot camp. 82 people were in my platoon originally. I was the one chosen to be the guide and then ended up being chosen by the drill instructors to be the honor man because I shined above everyone else. I can shine above everyone else with giving half-ass effort, and that fucking sucks for me because I can show up and give half-ass effort and still win a tournament, still win a sales competition. All right, I walked past the Groove headquarters, it picked up the Wi-Fi, and we're back. So, and I'm not saying this to brag, that's just, it's a gift and a curse all at once. And I actually took that curse and would play games with it, meaning for many, many years, I would like say, I know I could win this, so could I win it being drunk, right? So how can I make it more fair to everyone else? And sadly, I could. Like, I could show up drunk and still win. Like, and that's where my mind was going. Like, I can win. It's not easy, it's not a challenge for me to win. How can I make it more challenging? What can I do to give myself an impediment? Tie my arm behind my back, tie my arm and leg behind my back, so that I can make it more competitive for everyone else. And once again, this isn't pounding my chest or bragging, but to step into my world, that's a whole different level of problems. And so what I'm doing is stepping up my game to show myself what I'm truly capable of. There's been certain moments in my life when I was not giving a shit about hurting other people's feelings, you know, because another thing that comes along with it, like, and this happened many, many times. Oh, Tom, you're just a braggart. Oh, Tom, you're just a show off. No, I'm just living. I'm just doing my thing. Like, so there was a time, this particular thing is what led to me saying enough is enough. It's time for me to step the fuck up. I don't care what anyone says, anyone interprets it as. I'm just going to be me fully and unapologetically. So there was a time in the Marine Corps when, you know, you're new at boot camp. Anyone who's been at boot camp, your mind is just racing, like, what the hell did I get myself into? This is crazy. And you're just giving all you got, and you're still getting yelled at no matter what. So there was a time in the beginning of boot camp, within the first few weeks, that in the evening after the drill instructors, you know, closed it all down and we were supposed to be sleeping, several people in the platoon pulled me aside and like, hey man, you need to slow down. You're making us look bad. And my reply at that time was, and it wasn't a request, it was a demand. They were like, you need to slow down. You're making us all look bad. I said, look, man, I'm giving my all. If you aren't giving your all, that's on you. You need to step up. I'm not slowing myself down. You need to step up. And you guys have a choice. You can either step the hell up or you can still be pissed at me for going all in. I need you to go all in. Until we all go all in, it's going to be a torturous freaking journey here. We got to come together. We got to all give our all. And so that was a point in time where I wasn't going to settle. I wasn't going to fulfill that one quote that says, you know, people are afraid to step up and shine because it'll make other people feel bad. It'll make other people judge you. You know, who knows what the hell the real quote is, but that's the epiphany, the solidification of it. Just be you fully and unapologetically. Some are going to see it and get inspired and step up. Others may interpret you as a braggart, as a show-off, as whatever. And I've witnessed it. And it's a really interesting social dynamic when you're just there being and doing and having fun, and then all of a sudden you find out people are joking and laughing at you because they think you're showing off, they think you're rubbing it in, that they aren't. Like, it's an amazing social dynamic. And it's been something that, for those who know it, you know what I'm talking about. And then you find out, like, what? I'm not trying to show off. I'm not trying to make anyone feel worse. I'm just having fun. I'm just doing what it's mine to do. And similar to those Marines coming up and say, you need to slow down. A lot of people get defensive because they're jealous at how much in ease and flow you can be and happy. Like, believe, like, there's literally people that don't want you to be happy. And they get pissed when you're happy. Like, my Make Today Great message pisses some people off because I make today great. And I make even the days that are shitty, even the days where there's massive challenges, even the days when the world is falling apart, I still make today great. I still don't get caught up in a negative downward spiral. There are times when I catch myself in a negative downward spiral and I'm like, well, this is not what I want. What do I want? And you can always find good once you train yourself in the Make Today Great philosophy and all the things that I'm talking about. Like, anything can come your way, and yes, it can hurt, and yes, you'll cry, and yes, you can feel emotions and go on the whole emotional scale spectrum and feel all those emotions. But at the end of the day, you're living in the most amazing amusement park in the universe, and you're only here for a limited time. And you recognize that. And you say, you know what? That fucking sucks. I didn't see that coming. You know, and you handle what you need to handle, and then you're like, all right, well, I'm still in this amusement park, so I'm not dead yet. What's next? What's next? It's a continual what's next. When you're at the amusement park, you get some bad news or some shit that goes awry. You don't just sit in the corner and cry. You feel the emotions, and you're like, man, that freaking sucks. You handle it, and you're still in the amusement park. You're like, all right, now what? What's next? What ride am I going to ride next? And guess what? The make today great philosophy can piss some people off. How come you're so fucking happy? Don't you know this just happened? Okay, great. I choose to recognize that. I choose to assess what happened. And I also choose to go through whatever emotions and go through whatever needs to be handled to handle it, and then also choose to get back to what's next. Get that back to being happy. If that pisses you off, fuck you. Morning. Right? And that's, you know what? I'm me, fully and unapologetically. And being me can piss some people off, but guess what it also does? It inspires people to be a better version of them. And I could give a fuck about the people that I piss off. I care about them. I want the best for them. But I don't have time for that bullshit. Don't have time for it. But I am looking for people that are looking to step up. And that's what and who my message is for. I'm not looking for pity parties and a boo-hoo, oh, this and that, and the world's gone to shit, and these people are bad, and those people. Fuck, everybody's human. Everybody's got shit going on. And you know what? I want the best for everybody. And as long as you're not hurting other people, I don't give a shit what you do. Go do what you feel is yours to do. Don't be hurting other people. And enjoy your life in this amusement park. Right? Go have fun. But in my journey of having fun in this amusement park, I'm going to surround myself with people who are on that what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next, who don't get caught up in the drama. We don't deal in drama. We deal in what's next. And that's what I'm looking for. So if you're ready to fucking step into my world at one of the lowest price points available, go to ifnothingchanges.com. Ifnothingchanges.com. And that's going to redirect you to something that's brand new. We just started, and it's my and my accountability partners' way of holding each other accountable. And we decided, why not just for ourselves, we're going to benefit wildly from it. Why not open it up to some people who are also recognizing it's time for them to step up, who recognize if nothing changes, nothing changes. This can be the change that gets your shit in order. Mentally, physically, emotionally, for your health, for your relationships, for your finances, to make commitments that are going to be followed through with, to make sure the change happens and make sure the results, as you sow, so shall you reap. The results will be hugely prominent in your life. It will be clear as to the results that will be occurring, because the bottom line is, I know what to do, you know what to do. When we do what we know is ours to do, it happens to my clients all the time. Holy crap, it works. Yeah, it works. When you work it, it works. Most people aren't doing what they know is theirs to do. Why? Because they get caught in routines. They get caught in the habits that have brought them to where they are, and they're not happy with where they are, yet they aren't making any changes to get to where they want to be, so they continue to stay where they are. Fuck that. Mediocrity, be gone. It's time to step up and show yourself what you're truly capable of. So go to ifnothingchanges.com, and if you're ready for some change, if you're ready to step into my world, Troy's world, get ready. Shit's gonna change. All right, I'll talk with you soon. Make today great. Bye for now.